Hello, boys and girls. I am Sonia Sotomayor, also known as Sonia from the Bronx. Bronx is my home. Every time I drive into the Bronx, my heart skips a beat. I drive on Bruckner Boulevard, past the White Castle, and I think of all those hamburgers I ate when I was a kid. I don't live in the Bronx now. I live in Washington, D.C. But home is where your heart is. Home is the place that makes experiences for you. Home is the place where you made friends and you learned about things in life. Home is the place that you believe you belong to. And I belong to the Bronx. And yes, I'm a Yankee fan. I grew up in what was then called the Bronxdale Housing Projects. Today, they've been rededicated, and their new name is the Justice Sonia Sotomayor Housing Development. What were my favorite things to do as a kid? I loved reading. Through reading, when I got a book in my hands, I could travel the universe. Reading let me visit places and imagine things that I could never, ever do on my own. You can't dream about what you don't know. And so the more you learn, and I don't care whether you do it through real books or by reading books on the computer, read anything. Newspapers, magazines, but read to find out more about the world. I had some wonderful, fun times when I was a child, but I also had some sad times. When I was 7, they took me to the hospital and found out that I had diabetes. And I have to take injections every day to take care of my condition. That was sad for me because I was different than my cousins and my friends. My dad died when I was 9 years old, and that was really, really sad. My mom cried for almost a year. Sadness makes you appreciate the good times. It makes you realize how lucky you are when good things happen to you. They teach you how to take care of yourself, because my diabetes has taught me how to be more healthy, how to eat healthy, how to exercise regularly. Losing my father taught me how to be more conscious of how special the people I love are in my life. You have to sometimes cry when you're sad. Crying is important, but you also have to remember that good times will come. The most direct influence on my dreaming big was my mother. My mom taught me 2 things: go to school, work hard. That was something my mother said almost every day of my life, because she believed if I went to school, I could reach my dreams. She was right. When I was a child, I never knew about the Supreme Court. And now I'm a justice of the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land. We make the most important legal decisions in the country. And how did I get here? The way you get anywhere that you dream about. You have to work hard to do it. I had to go to school. I went to college. I went to law school. I worked hard at jobs. And finally, President Barack Obama made me a Supreme Court justice. But it wasn't because I did that all by myself. Lots of people helped me get to where I am. My parents, my teachers, my friends who helped me along the way. Sometimes it's a teacher. Sometimes it's the parent of a friend. Sometimes it's a big brother or sister. Sometimes it's a member of your church. But in the world, there are always people who will love you. And what you have to do is be willing to love them back. The people in your life will help you get to where you want to go. But you need to work with them. And you need to work hard to make your dreams come true. All of you have an opportunity to become something bigger than you can ever imagine. You can do things that you don't know exist today, but you can do them because you know you're special. You kids are me. I grew up in your neighborhoods. I lived your life. And I know how much promise you have. The more you dream, the harder you'll work, the further you'll go, and the better you'll make your life. Don't ever stop dreaming big.